Hi Gemini, this is Star with Ariana. Start with your monthly forecast for August 2024. I will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot to understand what you can expect this month. Now, the overall energy this month is the Ace of Wands. You definitely desire newness. There could be offers, maybe interviews are lined up for some of you, but you should take any offer that comes your way this August with a grain of salt. Sometimes, we are promised much, we do the hard work, but then it's always prudent, to seek an advance, to have something in your pocket rather than allow clients to take undue advantage of you. Movement is also going to be there. Communication is going to increase. You're going to get the support from your loved ones. Other than that, I also think that there could also be a threat at work. Maybe someone is undermining your position. So you need to be careful. The final days of July, stepping into August, I do have the Two of Cups. Now, overall contentment was very much there for many of you. I think you were socializing. You had also made gains at this time. It was also the time to relax and have fun, even if you were taxed professionally. Maybe you also needed to spend time with your loved ones. Yet, I think there was also someone who was deliberately trying to needle you or irritate you. Obstacles to overcome this month, the challenges. I do have the Ace of Cups. Now, an ace always talks about new beginnings, whether personally or professionally. Yet, this is in the challenge position, so you have to be very careful or extra mindful if there are offers that are coming your way. Your schedule could also be disrupted this August. Maybe there's going to be cancellation of plans. Excess work could also be there, so you need to focus to rule out errors. Money or financial matters could take up your time. You also need to be careful because ego can also affect your relationship. Influences for this month, I do have the Six of Pentacles. You may feel at times that this month money is flowing out or expenses are mounting. Maybe you have to cup up fines. Maybe you have to look into financial matters. You need to be generous towards others. You could be quite open-handed as well. Maybe you're also going to be a bit crestfallen because your creative ideas find no takers. Maybe you need to try that much harder. Even work-wise, I think you need to pull up your socks. Maybe the administrator or your immediate superior feels that you're not driven, that you lack focus. Some of you need to be vigilant because you could even be getting the pink slip. Other than that, in personal relationships, I think you need to hold your tongue. There could be certain limitations. Maybe you should keep to yourself rather than air your opinions freely. Others could say that you're being meddlesome. There are also limitations on account of your family members. There could also be technical challenges, gadget issues. That is why you have to replace them or invest in something new. The first 10 days of August, I do have the Nine of Wands. Now, this person, he is on his haunches, he is in deep thought, deliberating on his course of action. Maybe because there are too many challenges around you, you may feel as though you are lacking when it comes to finances, or even after putting in 110%, there's nothing much to show. Yet I think you need to soldier on, you need to carry on. Your responsibilities will definitely increase, and this could make you a bit irritable. Maybe you should cooperate rather than overreact to situations. Yet I think this is also the time when you could be socializing, Geminis. Maybe you also need to look into legal documents and contracts this month. I also have Lenormand's letter, which is talking about communication. Maybe you're writing official mails at this time. So there's going to be an exchange or messages are going to come in. So the written word is very powerful. Look into paperwork, correspondence of any kind, documents. Maybe you're also sending a message to a loved one or even writing a love letter. So communication is going to be essential if you want to move ahead. To 20th August, I do have the Five of Swords. Now the Five is a very fluid energy. It makes you want to adapt to situations. Maybe you also need to be careful because you're going to be someone who is going to talk quickly. You need to negotiate. You need to be tactful while dealing with others if you want to have your way. Surprises are definitely in store for you. Maybe you're someone who is going to be on your feet. There could also be certain ideas in your head which you need to give serious thought to, but there will be delays. Perhaps, Geminis, you should take that chance, or you could end up missing opportunities. Primarily, I think it is your glib tongue which will help you make gains, help you overcome money problems that you're encountering. Some of you could also realize that financial matters are also creating discord in your relationship with your loved ones. Yet I think surprises are in store for you. You need to be very clever and wily if you want to get ahead. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 31st August, I do have the 9 of Swords. This lady, she seems to be very restless. She has swords overhead. So there's something which is brewing. But you're also someone who is going to be very up and about. You're going to be someone who is going to make headway. Some respite can be expected even if there are challenges. Your responsibilities will also increase because others or colleagues may be absent. That is why the onus is going to be on you. Yet you're also someone who is going to keep at it. That is why you're going to make a quick progress. Interviews could also be lined up here for many Geminis, but then maybe the pay packet is not up to your expectations. That is why you think the job is not for you. I think you also need to be careful because others could try to give you a bad name. With respect to your past life, I do have this card, Egypt. I think you may have been someone who was closely connected with Egypt in a past lifetime. Maybe astronomy, astrology are sciences that captivate you this month. I think some of you need to travel to Egypt to understand those past life memories that come into your mind. You should look into the cultural past or the heritage of Egypt. I also have this card, transportation. Maybe you're going to be commuting great distances, or you may be also someone who wants to make travel plans this month. Your work could also involve transportation for sure. Some of you could also have phobias related to airplanes, cars. So hypnotherapy or traditional counseling could also help you overcome this fear. With respect to your love life, I do have this card, You Get Me Like No Other, from the Love Oracle deck. I think in case you're romancing, I think the two of you understand each other perfectly well. Maybe conversations with your person could be very free-flowing. You will enjoy bouncing ideas off each other. Your person is also going to help you with respect to work. Maybe some of you also want to travel to be with your person. Maybe you're going to exchange gifts. Sexual tension is also going to be there with respect to your relationship. Other than that, in case you are someone who is in an on-again, off-again relationship, maybe you're going to be coming across as someone who is very persuasive. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. Maybe your loved ones could ask you not to be too pushy with respect to the connection. Maybe they think that it's a dead end because your person is not responsive to you. I think you could also send photographs to your person. Maybe you're going to be a bit disappointed. Maybe you think your relationship is a challenge. That is why this card is very crucial in your reading. Some of you could also spawn the advances of a person who fancies you. You're going to leave that person heartbroken. Maybe you want to convey the same to him or her, but then your confidant could ask you not to do any such thing. The health of a loved one or your own health could also be a factor this August. I also have the Ace of Cups in your reading, so there's going to be someone who does have deep feelings for you. You could also be concerned about your home life, so this could also leave you a bit stressed out. I also have this card, Psychic Attack, from the Divine Messages Oracle. Now this card talks about the evil eye or black energy which is around you, so you need to be careful, Geminis. You need to do some aura cleansing. Stay away from energy vampires. There are also going to be omens around you, so pay attention to that. The last card in this reading, have you asked your angels for help with this? So in case you feel that things are not going as per plan, I think you should ask your angels, or you should give your cares and worries to your archangels, as they will intervene only when they ask you to. They are going to set things right, even if there are challenges, financial challenges, or even with respect to a relationship, if there are challenges, then that can only be overcome when you seek divine intervention. And that is definitely the need of the hour for Geminis this August. I hope Geminis you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana. Star, do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.